Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can start streaming on Kick.com. So the first thing that we're doing is that we're heading over to Kick.com and we're creating an account if we don't have one already. If you already created an account, then go ahead and log into it. However, if you don't have an email, then the sign up process is really easy. All you have to do is enter your email, your birth date, and then you gotta choose a unique username that you will be streaming under, and then choose a password and confirm it. That's really it. You can also just sign up with Google with ease or with your Apple ID. Choose the method that suits you and create your account on Kick. Once you've created your account and signed in, so now we're going to need to use a streaming software. What I recommend is using the most popular one, which is OBS. So you need to go ahead and download it right away. The website is obsproject.com/download. So download the app. So download and install the app. It should be fairly easy and straightforward to do. Once you've downloaded and installed OBS, it's gonna look something like this. The interface looks kind of complicated, but it's not really that hard to get around. Plus, you only need a few options to get started. So the first thing that we need to cover is the scenes. This is basically the scene that will contain all the sources that you need to use at a time. So if you're streaming a video game, for example, you will have a scene for the video game, and you will also have another scene for when you're out of game. And maybe another one if you want to stream YouTube videos and so on. So for right now, I have the scene where I show everything that shows on my screen, and it's called display capture, as you can see. You can add a window capture and capture a specific window at a time. So for example, for this one, I'm using the Google. So for this one, I have my Chrome tab open. For this one, it's my Chrome tab. As you can see, I have my Chrome tab enabled right here, and you can basically see when I downloaded OBS project. I also have my audio output source. This is basically what headset or speaker you want to use and want OBS to capture sound from. So for this one, I'm using my headset, which is the HyperX one. You can also add an audio input capture, which is the microphone you want OBS to start recording with. I'm also using OBS to record this video, so you can basically get an idea of the kind of quality that you can get, which is very good, and that's why OBS is basically on the top of the market. So the way you can add sources is you click on this plus button, and then you can get all types of sources that you want to include in your scene. This is the one for display capture that I'm using right now. But the main ones that you will need in almost every single scene are the audio output one, input one, and then if you need a display capture. However, like almost no streamer uses display capture because, you know, sometimes you would leak some information, you would show your viewers stuff you don't want them to see, like your emails, etc. So it's better if you select a window capture and then select what window you want to showcase. You can also use this to record with the game, even though there is game capture. It doesn't really work every single time, sometimes it bugs. So you can just use window capture and then select that you want to be streaming. So other than the sources, what you need to know is your settings. So click on the settings button, and then it's gonna look a little bit messy, but like there's not much to go over. You don't need to know every single thing. But the things that I recommend is, and there's the light mode, which basically like is just too bright. Almost nobody uses this one. What I recommend is the Yami one. It's comforting for the eye, but if you don't like it, then just know that you can select a different one that you like from these options. Now for the important parts is we have the stream tab, which is the one that you need to be adjusting according to your PC setup and your internet connection. So we need to be looking at the output tab to start with, because this is exactly where it dictates how high or low of a quality your stream is going to be. Now keep in mind that very high streaming quality is not always desirable, because it will also require that people have great setups and internet connections to watch your stream. And if it's too high for their average setup, then the stream is going to be buffering a lot and it's going to create a bad overall experience for them. So make sure to choose a quality that could cater to most of the viewers. So click on streaming and then drop down this menu and select advanced. It's going to show you the following options that you need to adjust. The bitrate is basically one of the most important ones because again, it's basically how people are going to be seeing your stream and the quality it's going to be in. This highly depends on your internet connection. You can make a quick Google search to see like what bitrate suits your internet connection. So you can make a quick Google search and see what kind of bitrate suits your internet connection. Let's say you have an upload speed of about like 5 megabits per second. then this is where our bitrate is gonna fall. And if you want to stream in 720p, then your bitrate should be somewhere between 3.5 thousand and 5,000. If you want to stream in 1080p, then you can adjust your bitrate accordingly. Now keep in mind that these are the options for Twitch and they will be different for Facebook and YouTube. There is currently no list for Kick. That is the streaming service that we will be covering, but it would be somewhat closely related to Twitch in my opinion. So I feel like something between 3.5 to 5k is usually ideal. Now that we're done talking about the bitrate, you can adjust your tuning. I have it on high quality, and for the audio encoder, it will select it by default, so keep it. For the video encoder, this really depends on the kind of GPU that you have. If you have a somewhat recent NVIDIA, then you should select the NVIDIA encoder. If not, then if you have an AMD graphics card, then it will also have an encoder specifically for it. So maybe let OBS select it by default, and if you don't like the result, then come back here and adjust these settings until you get the quality that suits your setup. For the audio, you can keep the audio bitrate to 320. This is usually very good quality and you don't really need to adjust it. The next thing that we need to talk about is the video. It's 1920 by 1080p, and the output or scaled resolution is basically the resolution that you're going to be recording or streaming on. So make sure that these two are matching, otherwise the stream will be downscaled or upscaled and it might like make you lose frames basically, which you don't really want. For the common FPS values, so currently on Kick, the highest FPS that people can view your stream on is 60, but if you don't really have a great PC, so I will keep it on 30 as I don't really need more. When you're done, click on apply and OK. So now all we have to do is go to the stream button right here and then get our stream key. This is very unique to you and you should never like let anyone else have it. If somebody has your stream key, then if they have OBS and paste it here, they can basically stream on your account from any device that they want, as long as they have OBS and the key. So keep your stream key protected and I will teach you how you can go ahead and get it. So we're gonna need to head back to Kick again and then click on the profile. From the drop down menu, you want to click on settings and then you will see a tab saying stream key, so click on it and this will be your stream key. It will be automatically hidden by Kick, but you can just copy it easily. You can view it if you want to, but I don't see a point for it. And if someone accidentally obtains it, so you can just like click on reset and then it will generate a whole new stream key for you. So as you can see, this is my current stream key and you guys can see it. So if I don't want that, I can just hide it and then click on reset. And now I have a new stream key generated. So let's just show it for reference. Yep, it's different. And if I click reset, it resets again. So you can hide it, reset, and then copy. So now we want to paste it in our OBS. You can use authentication. You can use authentication if you want, but you should use authentication if you want to be more secure. But for this video, I'm just going to keep it the way it is. Hit on apply and then OK. And that's where you will paste your stream key. Now for the server, do you see the stream URL? That's basically the server. So just like that, copy it and then paste it in the server section. And now if I simply press on start streaming, it will make me go live on kick.com. So let's go ahead and test that together. And now it says stop streaming. It means that our stream is live. As you can see, it's green, which means that it's good. I have no frames being lost. That's how much CPU is being used by the stream. And if we want to check our stream out, then click on stream and you will see it turning live in a second. If you want to check our stream out, and there you have it. Now we're live on Kick. Let's go ahead and click stop streaming. And now it says our channel is currently offline. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for future videos.